Hello everybody, it's Nell here. How are you guys doing today? So in today's video, we are going to be finding out what is next in love for you guys. As you can see, we have 4 different piles here. Pause the video if you have to, but on pile 1, we have this Aura Quartz heart. I try to do all hearts, and as you can see, they're very different sizes. But anyways, pile 2, we have this carnelian heart. This is really pretty when you shine light through it, but yeah. Anywho's or what's-er. Pile 3, we have this fluorite heart. And pile 4, we have this golden healer heart. So like I said, pause the video if you have to. The timestamps are down below. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1, if you chose this heart. I forgot the name of it there for a second, but if you chose this heart, then this is your reading, or a quartz heart. There we go. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As you can see, I've already pre-pulled your tarot cards, so we're going to look at that. But then on camera, I will pull some clarifiers and some oracle cards. So let's get into the reading and see what the tarot cards say. All right, so first of all, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands, we like that. The Six of Pentacles the Six of Cups in reverse. And lastly, we have the Knight of Cups. So I do think you guys in this pile are going to be, hold on, let me clarify. If you are not already in a relationship, you guys are going to be finding somebody new or having a new connection with the Ace of Wands here. And the Knight of Cups, I think this is going to be somebody that you really like. There is going to be definitely a love connection here for you guys. The Six of Cups in reverse is telling me that I think you guys are finally done with your ex or people that you might have dated in the past. Maybe it's a type of person that you've dated in the past, or just something about the past here and who you might have gone for in the past, or literally if this is a singular person that you've been stuck on like an ex, then you are definitely leaving that behind. The Knight of Swords in reverse is telling me that this might be a little bit like of a I don't want to say this person might start off as a rebound, but for some of you it might, especially if there is an ex involved. But you might just kind of be like jumping into it, not really thinking things through. But in this case, I think it is going to work for you guys really well with the Ace of Wands in the Knight of Cups here. I do think there is going to be genuine feelings between you guys. So just be careful with the Knight of Swords in reverse, not to make too many rash and hasty decisions. This is kind of like almost forcing yourself to go out or to be out or to meet new people because you feel like either you have to, maybe you feel like you're getting too old to meet somebody, maybe you feel like F my ex, like I'm gonna go show them or something. Like that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from the Knight of Swords in reverse. But just, yeah, it's not like necessarily a bad thing. Just make sure you're not kind of going faster than you want to be going with this new person. But I do see, like I said, with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups, for people who are single and looking for somebody, that this is going to be a genuine interest, a genuine love connection, a new connection for you guys. And once again, Knight of Cups, I do think that there is going to be a lot of love to have in this, and I think you guys are going to be very romantic. So for those of you who's already in relationships, just wondering what's next in your relationship, I do think that you're going to be leaving some past ways behind with the Six of Cups in reverse. Some people, if you already are in a relationship and are looking for having kids, you could definitely be having kids with the Ace of Wands right here. Definitely. If not kids specifically, then you guys are going to definitely be how do I say this, like revamping your romance, I suppose. There's going to be a lot more passion, fire, interest, drive in this. So I could see you guys definitely doing a lot more romantic dates and stuff like that. If you haven't been doing that, especially in the now, then in the future, I think you guys will with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I do think it's going to be a lot more like, yeah, you guys are together, but I think you're going to revamp this romance. Like I said, a lot more cutesy things, like maybe flowers, going on more dates, or just doing things that you both enjoy that also like brings the passion back into your relationship. So I'm gonna get some clarifiers and see what's up here. Clarify the Six of Cups. Look at, they're like, we said what we said, you're leaving the past behind. That's hilarious. Judgment. Yeah, you want to know what else came out for this? Was the King of Wands. I feel like you guys, if it's not a specific ex, this could be a specific person for a lot of you guys in this pile. So this could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, and or an Aries that you had dated in the past. If it's not a specific person for you guys, then this is the type of person that you used to be into. The King of Wands he's upright, so it's not like the worst thing ever, but he could definitely be a flashy person. He could definitely be somebody, he's very charismatic, he's very good looking. happening. This could be an entrepreneur of some sort, a business owner of some sort, somebody who is definitely like a visionary. They are always trying to find the next like exciting thing. This could have been kind of like a little player in a way too for some of you guys. You're gonna know if this was your type, then I think you're gonna leave that behind, especially with the Judgment right here. You're like, okay, maybe I need to like reevaluate my type of person and the type of guys I've had gone for in the past. I said guys, but the type of people that I have gone for in the past, and maybe I need to reevaluate that and kind of like move on to the next chapter, if you will. Yeah, King of Wands, to give like a typical like content creator. It's like super, I don't know, not that that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Once again, this person is upright, but I do think that it's somebody that you would see on like Instagram or something. Like, so this person's really desirable. They might be like super good looking. There's somebody who definitely isn't afraid to be seen. They're not afraid to speak their mind. Once again, it's not all bad things, but for this pile in particular, I do think that you're going to be leaving that sort of either person behind or a specific person behind in your past that you had maybe been hung up on, or a type that you had been hung up on. So yeah, the wands, the Queen and the King of Wands remind me of like the typical Instagram model, and they didn't have to necessarily be an Instagram model, that's what I'm saying, but a boy or a woman or a man, they just remind me of like a typical Instagram model, somebody you would see on there, you know what I mean? Not that that's a bad thing once again, but it is definitely a type. So yeah, anyways, so let's clarify the Ace of Wands and see what it says, and then let's clarify the Knight of Cups and see what it says. Alright, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be upright in reverse. And then the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I think that this is somebody that you first of all, I think you guys, once again, are moving on from being stagnant and moving on from, so the Four of Cups in the upright position is somebody who's like contemplating their choices, contemplating what they should and shouldn't do. I think that you're done with that. I think it's like the Knight of Swords in reverse. Like I said, I got the vibe that some of you guys are almost like forcing yourself to go out. I don't mean that in a bad way, but like kind of going faster than you're actually ready for. Kind of making rash decisions. And once again, that's not bad, but it's just saying jumping into things maybe before you're ready. And the Four of Cups, this makes me think that a lot of you guys might have been stagnant when it came to the love sector of your life. You might have just been tired of waiting around for people. You might have been tired of people not really caring about you in the way that you wanted to, because the Four of Cups can be apathy as well. You might have been bored in your love life, been just wanting more with the Four of Cups in reverse. I do think it's time, the Wheel of Fortune, like I said before. And this is a really good time for you guys with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. There's definitely going to be, for some of you, a lot of different love interests as well with the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. I definitely think some of you are going to be into, you know, a couple different people. You might have some flings, a couple flings at a time, which you don't do what you want, but I would just say to be careful with that, especially with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Once again, don't go faster, and don't make too many rash decisions that you don't want to, you know, God forbid, have to pay for in the future, especially with Ace of Wands, because this could mean a birth. So, but yeah, I do see a lot of you guys dating around for sure. And yeah, the Knight of Cups here, we have the Sun in reverse, the Nine of Swords. I wonder if some of you guys in this pile are still a little anxious or afraid based off of the people that you've dated in the past, or a person that you've dated in the past, specifically one person. Now, I'm not saying that you're necessarily like afraid of them specifically, but like I'm saying, like there is a lot of anxiety and doubts and insecurities here because of these people that you've dated in the past. For some reason, they just made you feel like this Nine of Swords energy, like you're very anxious and insecure. The Sun in reverse, I feel like that you're, even though I think you are going to be having a good time with these people or this person that you're about to meet, I do think that you aren't really going to be connected fully with it, with Sun in reverse. Oh, I know what this is. You're scared to let yourself be happy. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you're scared to let yourself be happy because of somebody that you've dated in the past or something that happened in the past in regards to love. This is why you're scared to let yourself be happy. Interesting. But all I can tell you guys in group one is just, once again, I know I keep saying that, but just, you know, try to make level-headed decisions. The Knight of Swords in reverse keeps coming up to me. It's just somebody who's, you know, being a little impulsive, irrational, perhaps, just kind of like, yeah, fuck it, let's go, which is fun. It's fine. There's no big deal. But it's just saying, like, you need to really address these fears and not just kind of be like ignoring them and just moving on to the next person, because you're never going to find like actual love if you can't address these fears within yourself, right? So yeah, anyways, I shouldn't say you're never going to find actual love. Sorry, that phrasing was bad. But you know what I mean. I'm saying, like, if you just ignore these valid fears that you have from past situations when it comes to love and kind of force yourself back into the dating pool before you're ready, it's definitely going to complicate things, is what I should say. But like I said, what's next in love, the first thing I got is you guys are definitely going to be meeting new people, new romantic interests, 100% totally going on dates. I see for a lot of you guys. And for some people, I do think this is going to be kind of dating around, which is great, you know, test the waters, see what you want. Just make sure that you're not kind of avoiding your own insecurities and fears and all of that stuff. And make sure that you're going into it with an open mind, open heart, and kind of let yourself be happy for once. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let these past people, past exes, like, you aren't dating them now, okay? It's okay to be obviously a little bit protective of yourself when you meet a new person. Obviously that's good, but you don't need to be projecting these past things onto them. So yeah, let's get into some oracle cards and see what is coming up from you guys. And for those of you in a relationship, I wonder if something happened in the past with this specific person that you're in a relationship with, and you're scared that this is, like, for some reason the other shoe is going to drop with them or something. I don't know why. There's some, like, sort of, I don't want to say fear, because I don't think you guys are necessarily afraid of this person or whoever this person was in the past, but it's more of like an insecurity, like, like, I'm just scared that this is going to happen, or I'm scared that that's going to happen, like, you know, that they're going to find somebody else, that they're going to leave, that this is going to happen, that I'm not enough anymore. Like, that's kind of the fear I'm getting, not like a fear of the actual person. So yeah, for those of you in a relationship too, the same thing goes. I do see you kind of like revamping your romance with this person, and I do think that you are going to be working on these fears and insecurities, and once again, allow yourself to feel it, allow yourself to go on these romantic dates and re-spark your romance with this person, and kind of allow yourself to have fun and feel, you know, the sun energy, which is just like joy, abundance, happiness, success, clarity. So, all right, what is next in love for pile 1? Oh my god. Okay, memory. Yeah, that's the past energy. I didn't really want to pull that many cards, but it flew out. This is that past energy. It's like you remember things that happened in the past, whether or not this is with your partner now, or if you're not with a partner right now, then it's, you know, just somebody who you had a romantic encounter with in the past, and it's just like holding you back for some reason. But I feel like you're really going to be working on that and stepping into a new level in love, especially soon, because all of these cards are coming out. Energy, yeah, there's just so much new passion coming in. Once again, for some of you people, some of you guys in this pile, I do think that this is going to be kind of like dating around, but for others, this could be one person who, you know, you go on multiple dates with or something like that. Like, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of energy and passion being renewed here. So that is super exciting. Look at that. I asked what is next in love, and it said love. You're meeting people. You're going to be meeting, if not people in general, definitely a person for sure. This is 100% create. Yeah, for some of you guys, this is 100% what I was saying. If you already are in a relationship, or if you're not in a relationship, just be a little bit careful. Knight of Swords in reverse. Some of you are going to be creating maybe even new humans with this person. So if you don't want that, just be careful. But if you do, that's definitely what I see here. But I also take that as like creating, you know, because the spider card speaks of taking your own fate, your own destiny, taking your own life, your own happiness into your own hands, and creating, kind of weaving the web that you want to create in your own future. So I do think a lot of you guys are going to be creating your own happiness with this person as well. So let's get one last card and see what's next in love for pile 1. And it says, all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Yeah, for a lot of people in this pile, I definitely think this connects back to those insecurities, those fears, those doubts over here. Because the Knight of Swords, the thing about the Knight of Swords is that I'm not saying that it can't be realistically rooted in something that happened, but the thing about the Knight of Swords is that usually it builds up more over time, so that it's actually worse in your head than what it is in real life. So that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting here. I'm not saying that there wasn't actually something that happened. I'm not downplaying that. But you know, when like anxiety and insecurities and all of that can just snowball out of control, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting here. And this is saying to turn your gaze within, to kind of look at like you yourself. Start with you in order to, you need to look at what you want out of love and where your insecurities are with love before you can move on to finding the new person. You know what I mean? Because like if you don't do that inner work, then the relationship is going to reflect that conflict that you have with yourself, because there's always going to be those doubts, those fears, those insecurities there, even if sometimes there might not be any physical actual evidence of it on the outside. I definitely think this card is speaking of kind of healing those old wounds in regards to love with whoever it was or whatever happened in love in the past. I think you definitely do need to kind of address that, because you are going to be meeting people and you just don't want to carry this into your new relationships. And obviously this is like, I'm sure they're going to have stuff they need to do too, and this is kind of like over time. You don't just all of a sudden like, oh, I'm good. Like, you know, healing isn't linear. But yeah, I don't know where that cut off. I was saying trust your instincts, because I do think you guys have good instincts in this pile. Trust your gut when it comes to meeting new people, because I do think this is going to lead to a really great place for you guys. I mean, I only have the ace right here, so you know, everything's up to you and your choices and their choices as well as what they want. You know what I mean? But I do think there is great potential here, and I do think that the what do you call it? The intention. I think there is really good intention here from you and this person as well. So just trust your instincts with the people that you meet, and I think that you guys can definitely bloom this into something more if you want to. So yeah, that is what I see for you guys in pile 1. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile 2, if you chose the Carnelian Heart, then this is your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As you can see, I've already pulled your tarot cards, so we'll see what those say. And then on camera, I am going to pull some clarifiers and also some oracle cards. So let's get into your tarot cards and see what is next in love for you guys in pile 2. Alright, so we have Temperance in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, Justice in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. So there is a lot of imbalance here, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I do think with the Page of Cups in reverse, I do think there is going to be a lot of emotional vulnerability for you guys next in love. Once again, we're going to get some clarifiers, and this one I definitely need a lot more clarifiers than the last pile. But with Justice in reverse, this could mean that there is a disharmony here with something with the Justice in reverse, but it can also mean that there's unfair expectations when it comes to love or a romantic partner, because we also have the Temperance in reverse here, which is speaking of kind of going all out, like it's all or nothing for this pile when it comes to love, what's next in love. So if you guys are if you already have a love interest in mind when you picked on this pile, I don't know if you guys had been having trouble or something, and it's just like if things just weren't really seeming fair in the relationship in some way, shape, or form, and that's why you're picking this pile. But yeah, there's just some imbalance here when it comes to love, and like I said, there is a lot of emotional vulnerability here, and the High Priestess to me in reverse is speaking of kind of like finding out some knowledge or figuring something out that you hadn't seen before. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, it's not like cheating or anything like that, not necessarily. The High Priestess to me, the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets, the keeper of knowledge. So in reverse is almost like pulling back the veil and seeing something that you hadn't seen before, something that wasn't known to you. Yeah, so I'm like really curious as to this. We're gonna need some clarifiers, so let's do that right now. And just from here with no clarifiers, it's kind of like you guys are figuring something out with High Priestess in reversed, and you're just, it's like it's got to be all or nothing for you when it comes to your next relationship or the current relationship that you're in. There's just like, this can't be half-assed, right? Which isn't a bad thing. I do think that you guys are going to be very emotionally vulnerable in your next relationship or in your next love interest or whatever it may be. In your current relationship, if you're wondering if you're already in one and you're just wondering what's next in love, I do think there is going to be a lot more emotional vulnerability with that. I just feel like there's a lot of healing here, and the High Priestess does speak of the subconscious and things that aren't really like blatantly known to us. So I wonder if there is just unfair expectations either put on you or you're putting on somebody else. If you're looking for a partner, if you're looking for love, this might be unfair expectations that you're putting on a potential interest. Like it reminds me of the people who have like those checklists, right? And it has to be like this. It's like 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna get that. You know what I mean? Because we're all human. So that's kind of what it's giving. This isn't a bad thing whatsoever. It's just I do think you guys aren't fucking around, but I do think that you need to also realize that there is some give and take that has to happen in relationships. But I think that it doesn't seem like you're doing this on purpose. I say you guys, it could even be your partner who's doing this, so we'll see in a minute. But I just think that it comes from deeper things, subconscious things. Even the High Priestess here, there's something more underneath the surface, and you guys are like discovering that. And then I feel like you and your partner, or you and this person, you and whoever you are going to be romantically involved in, will be kind of exploring that with the Page of Cups in reverse, being vulnerable. I don't think you're used to being vulnerable emotionally. All right, anyways, let's get into the clarifiers. Justice in reverse, please. All right, no, oh, Justice upright. Well, that's good. I'm just gonna pull them all while I'm here, and then we will read them. So let's pull the High Priestess. Oh, okay. So Two of Swords, we have a couple more that fell out here. I'm just going to put them on here so I don't mix them up. Temperance, let's get some clarifiers for those. Alright, yeah, that is exactly what I thought it would be. And then finally, let's get some clarifiers with the Page of Cups. I just took the back of the deck energy for that last card. Sometimes I feel the need to, and sometimes I don't. Okay, so let's get into this. This is a mess. Yeah, so the clarifiers for Temperance was the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, you guys are, this is all or nothing vibe. Either you are going to be all or nothing for your next relationship, or your partner is. And once again, this isn't a bad thing. It's just as long as you guys are on the same page. Justice in reverse is kind of telling me once again that I think there is a little bit of first of all, if you are unfairly blaming your partner for something, or they are unfairly blaming you, you definitely want to try and work through that some way, shape, or form. But if you haven't actually met somebody yet, this is just like kind of a precaution here. Just don't unfairly put these expectations on somebody else, because people are allowed to have past, people are allowed to have made mistakes. And I'm not saying to like not I'm not saying to settle or to lower your boundaries or anything like that. That's way different. Justice in reverse means this is very not fair. what is happening or what you're expecting is not fair. Once again, it's giving me those checklists that people have, and there's like 30 points and this person has to meet every single one of these points. It's like, it's probably not going to happen, you know. It's just not a realistic expectation. So kind of being strong enough to stay in your own boundaries and your own self-worth, you know, and your own love and compassion, but also being like, any relationship should be a give and take of some sort, you know what I mean? Not everyone's gonna always be 100% I don't know, like there's going to be some sort of give and take usually in a positive relationship, right? A healthy relationship. Anyways, I do feel like your next relationship, or the one that you're in currently, is what's next in love is that you guys are going to kind of be like all or nothing. This is it, or, you know, give me everything or let's not do it at all. And I feel that because I'm this type of person too, because I feel like you guys have waited a long time with the 7 of Wands for this. You guys have fought for this type of relationship. 10 of Cups, you want the fulfillment, you want the happiness. This is like the literal like happy card, happy relationship card. 2 of Cups right here, like, and this is something like you're not going to settle for less, 100% not. And I think that's great, especially if the person kind of knows up front and they're on the same page. I do think that's great too. We have the Page of Wands, we have the 2 of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, it's the same one. And the Moon in reverse. Yeah, there's that moon energy I was feeling. I do feel like you guys are kind of getting to the bottom of your like insecurities and your like just fears, your subconscious fears, and things that you might not even realize that were making you feel like you had to be this way when it came to love and relationships. And if it's not you, if this isn't resonating for you specifically, then this is your partner. It's just giving me a really strong-willed person, and with the Moon and the High Priestess, this could have been somebody who's been through a lot in their past, especially when it comes to love and relationships. And that's why this is kind of like all or nothing type of mentality, because this person can't handle anymore pain or whatever when it comes to love, sorrow. Obviously that's not an excuse if they're like unfairly blaming you for something, or if you're unfairly blaming them, but I'm just explaining to you the energy here. It's just like there's been a lot of disappointments when it comes to love, and this could be any sort of loves, especially with the Ten of Cups over there. This could be, I mean, we all kind of use our love, romantic love. It does come from learning love when we are children with our families and our caregivers and stuff like that. So this could be things that they learned as a child growing up, for sure, with the Ten of Cups over there. But I think they've been through a lot of disappointments when it comes to loves, whether it be past relationships or family growing up, things, people who were supposed to love them, or if it's you, people who were supposed to love you, you know what I mean? And they're really trying to work through that, and I think they are going to be really open and emotionally vulnerable with you about this, and let you know. You're going to let them know. The High Priestess, we had the Seven of Coins, the Knight of Wands, the World in reverse, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. They felt like they had to hide some part of themselves from either you, or you have to hide it from them, or this could have been even a past thing. Actually, yeah, it feels more of the past because it's in reverse. We have the World in reverse. There was like never-ending cycles when it came to love in the past with them. Once again, this could have been their past relationships, or your past relationships, or past, like, you know, family type love that they learned that, okay, this is where I have to protect myself, you know what I mean? So they feel like they kind of have to like hide in a way, or you feel like you have to kind of hide in a way, and it's not something you're consciously doing. It's just what you've learned over time when it comes to love and relationships. But I do think that they're willing to, or you're willing to move forward with this. I do think that they're willing to, once again, this is a very serious thing, by the way. So if you don't already have a partner, then this person coming in will be very serious with you guys, because like, like I said, this is all or nothing. So if this isn't your mentality, this is their mentality. Like, this is all or nothing. Give me it all or don't. They want to go all the way. Okay. So, 100%. So if this isn't your mentality, this is their mentality. Seven of Coins, they want to build the life with you, the family, the house, whatever it is. Like, this is what they want to do. But the Two of Swords, I think that they're coming out of, I wouldn't be surprised if this person, or if this is your energy, haven't dated anyone in a long time, because I feel like they're not sure how to move forward. Like they want to, Knight of Wands, they want to move forward in this positive manner. They want to do this all or nothing thing, but emotional vulnerability, they're not sure how. This is really interesting. But look at that. We have Justice upright, the Five of Wands, and the Lovers right here. Yeah, I do think that this is going to be a long-term commitment that you guys are coming into specifically in this pile. And if you already are in a relationship, then what's next in love is figuring this out with your partner, whether you or they or the people who are, you know, kind of feeling this way. This is just reminding me of old wounds, like trauma here, if you want me to be honest. Like, this is not necessarily, I don't want to say it's not their fault, because it's not right for them to, you know, unfairly blame you or put unfair expectations on you, but just as long as you realize where this is coming from, I think that you guys can definitely work through this. Look at that, the Justice in reverse goes to Justice upright. So it literally changes from reverse to upright position. I do think that you guys just need to talk about it if you're already in a relationship, or you know, if you already have somebody who you're committed to or whatever. This could just be you guys talking out. This could be like even therapy, couples counseling, whatever it is, because there is some deep issues here with said person, and or if this is your energy, then you're gonna know. But yeah, I don't mean to like scare you, because this person is very like strong and secure. Like I said, all or nothing here. Like, they want to do this life with you. They want to build all this with you, and they mean it. There's like really good intentions here. The Lovers, like, this is like you guys are meant to fit together, right? The two pieces in a pod, but they just feel emotionally unavailable, emotionally closed off. And I just want you to know that it is due to, it seems like, especially with the Ten of Cups over there, I keep looking at it, it probably was past, probably even childhood trauma, if you want me to be honest. So yeah, I think this is just something that you're gonna have to fight for. So if this is like scaring you in this pile, like, I'm sorry, I'm just reading what I see. But I do, as much as I've said, you know, that it might be a fight with this person, it's not like a fight, I don't know how to explain it, because they're very serious about this relationship, and if it's not them, then it's you. Like, this next relationship, next in love for you guys, it's very serious, very serious. It's just because it's so serious, there is some issues to work out, basically. That's like compared to a different pile where I read where it was kind of just like the start of something, like a fling or whatever. This is like more than that. This is the lover, the lifelong partner, you know what I mean? The lifelong union. If not lifelong, then like very long time, right? sense this connection will be all or nothing with you guys. It's like I said, it's whatever way that works for you. If that's like the house, the kids, the marriage, whatever, then that's exactly what this is going to turn out to be. If you're not into that, then however you are looking to see like the future with your partner, this is what it's going to be. I just think that you guys are going to have to work through some times here. But we do have the 10 of Cups upright, which means that you guys will find the happiness. You will find the fulfillment. Like this is the ultimate happiness, the ultimate dream coming true in love and family and romance, right? So you guys are going to find it, but you just might have to, 7 of Wands, hold your ground a little bit. Fight for what you want. 5 of Wands over here. It's not emotional immaturity I'm feeling, it's emotional unavailability. I know people probably didn't want to hear that, but I just think that this person's been through a lot. In love particularly, with relationships particularly, if not with like their ex or, you know, other people that they were romantically involved in, then it was like family love, and I think it happened from a young age. So it's just, they want to be serious, and they're 100% serious with you. It's just, it's hard to relearn something that, you know, especially if you this is how you learned it from the age of like 1, 2, 3 years old. That's what's going on here. It's because they are so serious with you that this is coming up, because this is what they want. And if this is your energy, just know that this person is going to meet you 100% on here and like work with you to work through this, as long as you are open and vulnerable with them. Once again, the Justice goes from in reverse to upright. I do think that you guys are going to prevail and have a really even, balanced, healthy relationship. 100%. You just have to work through this little thing, because it is gonna go to this future place. 7 of Pentacles, building the future with them. However way that looks for you, house, home, kids, family, whatever way that looks for you. Anyways, let's get let's get some oracle cards and see what's next in love for pile 2. I wouldn't be surprised if people in this pile are already like met this person or in a relationship with this person already, but yeah, just know this is what's next for you guys. And I think I hope I'm not scaring anybody, but I think that this is going to be like a fight well worth it. I do think that you guys are definitely going to, if it's not you feeling this way, then your partner, if they're the person feeling this way, a little bit emotionally closed off or unavailable, just know it's not like they do want the 10 of Cups with you. It's just they have to figure out how to do it, and you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, so what's next in love for pile 2? Alright, so back of the deck we have Transform. Yeah, I think this person, if it's not your energy, once again, you're going to know if this is your energy or not. If it's their energy, they just have to transform this part of themselves, and it's just like such a deep-seated wound. And once again, that doesn't, you know, I'm not trying to I don't know how to say it. I'm not trying to justify anything that they might have done unfairly to you or that you might do unfairly to them. I'm not justifying that at all. I'm just saying that they are serious. They're trying to learn and heal, and they're doing it for you. If it's not you doing it for them, then they're doing it for you. And no matter which way you're looking at it, if this is your energy, then they're going to meet you halfway. And if this is their energy, then you're going to meet them halfway. Like, it's definitely worth it for you guys. We have Inspire. Yeah, I think you inspire them, or they're going to inspire you to change and to be a better person. Once again, I don't think you're a bad person, or I don't think they're a bad person. I just think that there's a lot of emotional wounds, and because of that, they closed off emotionally, and this isn't something that they had control over. I do think that it was when they were very young and impressionable that this happened, this trauma happened, and I think that they're trying to learn in the best way they can. So yeah, then we have Care and Peace. Yeah, I do think this is all about self-care, emotional care, and figuring this out about themselves, especially subconscious things when it comes to love and relationships and what that means to them. I do think that this is the journey you guys are going on. I think it's beautiful. As the reader, this is really beautiful, because this is like, a lot of people don't see love this deep. Somebody who's willing to completely dig through the depths of, like, this reminds me of a card I have that says Thanatos, or the underworld. It's like going through the depths of the underworld, the depths of hell, if you will. Like, this is their own personal hell that they're waiting through to get to an emotional place where they can work for you. And if it's not them doing that, then if this is resonating more as your energy, then yeah, you're going to be doing that for them. That takes a lot of love and like a commitment to do that with this person. So I find it beautiful as a reader, but I can see how it might scare you if you have no idea who this person is. Just know when the time comes, you're going to be down and willing. Like, this is like, I don't want to say like, we had the Lovers here, like, I don't want to say like soulmate or whatever, but like, this is definitely like your other half for sure. Like, you don't mind doing it for them, or they don't mind doing it for you. Peace. Yeah, I think that's what you guys are going to find together. We also have Wisdom with the Owl. This is just speaking of learning whatever you're going to learn together about like just emotional vulnerability, emotional needs, emotional trauma, whatever it is. But I also think it means like being able and open and willing to learn about somebody else and like their perspectives on things, and to meet them halfway. Let's get one more oracle card for you guys in pile 2, and then we will wrap this up for what's next in love for you guys. What's next in love for pile 2? Look at that. Look at that. Do you see what fucking came out? Literally, it says boundaries. Or sorry, it says weight of the world. Boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. What did I say? I'm not sure whose energy I'm reading, if it's yours or theirs, but this next reunion is going to be about, not about this, but you guys are going to be so deep in love that, like, this is legit. Once again, all or nothing here. It's all or nothing. Take me as I am or leave me as I am. Grow with me or don't grow with me. Like, this is all or nothing here. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. I think that this is definitely their boundaries of, their weight that they're carrying from whatever this past trauma was. If it's not their weight, then it's your weight. Once again, you're gonna know if this is you. But yeah, I think this is what you guys are going to be doing together, 100%. And then on the back of the ground, we have perspective, none of this matters, zoom out, common ground, 100%. I think that they're definitely going to, or you're definitely going to in this next relationship, because it's going to be that deep of a soul connection with this person in love, that you are going to be willing to like, it's not easy to trudge through like your deepest fears and subconscious fears, and especially, you know, emotional fears and stuff like that. But I think that that's what you guys are going to do together. If not you, or then them, and it might be both of you too. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a lot of emotionally unavailable people lately, and I don't blame them because the world's kind of fucked up. But yeah, you guys are going to be really finding out what matters to you, who matters to you, what you need to let go of, and what you're willing to do for this person, what they're willing to do for you. Common ground. You're willing to take the justice in reverse, the unfair expectations, maybe even some unfair blame placed on your partner, they're placing on you, and literally work on it until the justice is upright, fair, equal, scales are balanced. So yeah, that's what I see for you guys in pile 2. What's next in love? As scary as this sounds, I think it's very extremely beautiful, because you guys are like the other halves, and this is like true peace, true healing, true, I don't know, like for me personally as a reader, I see that, you know, people say they love people, but not everybody would go through literally the depths of hell with somebody for something, right? That's like true love, and I feel like this is what's going on here. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile 3. If you chose the fluorite heart, then this is your reading. So as you can see, I've already pre-pulled the tarot cards. We're going to see what those say. I will pull on camera some oracle cards and also some clarifiers for you guys. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But let's get into what's next in love for you guys in pile 3. Alright, so I got like out of breath the minute this pile started. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, 3 of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse, King of Wands, 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we're gonna get some clarifiers, but let me just read what I say. Also, I'm gonna read it like truthfully, so if you don't want to hear the truth, you might just want to click off the video. So I feel like in this pile, a lot of you guys had a third party get in the way of your either your current relationship or a relationship that you had in the past, because the 3 of Cups in reverse is telling me that there was somebody else involved, and with it being in reverse, it's not in a good way. They ruined the party, per se. The Page of Cups in reverse speaks to me of disappointments, of an emotionally vulnerability, feeling emotionally vulnerable. 8 of Cups in reverse, debating whether you should walk away for good, feeling like maybe you accepted less than what you're worth. For some people, this could have been the King of Wands over here, because these usually are people to me. So this could have been a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries that either was third party here or was the person that you were involved in. Yeah, so I just feel like some of you guys have dealt with maybe some cheating in the past, or you've dealt with just some insecurities and fears in regards to a third party, and wondering, you know, am I accepting less than I'm worth? Like, am I settling for this? Like, is this wrong for me to forgive this? Page of Cups in reverse, feeling really vulnerable, feeling really disappointed by someone. I do think a lot of you guys are going to be walking away from either current relationship right now that you're in, or you have walked away in the past from a relationship. I really do. It would have been somebody who you were with for a while for this to come up, like a very significant relationship for you. And obviously, like I said, there's a third party over here. This could have involved like heavy, you know, drinking or even drug use or something like that. When this happened, there could have been some sort of like actual party that this happened at with the Three of Cups in reverse, or an event that this happened at. And I just feel like there's a lot of feeling vulnerable because of it, disappointed because of it. But I do think for some of you guys, what's next in love is walking away from either a current person that you're with. You're obviously going to know if this resonates for you, to figure out, you know, this down here, to figure out how to kind of heal this emotional vulnerability. I can't say that. Vulnerability. I also get the feeling that for a lot of you guys, I think that this person is coming in, the King of Wands. I really do. He's not in reverse. So to me, this is like, not that, you know, reverse is a bad person, but to me, this is saying that I think this person is a genuine person that's coming in. I do. King of Wands. So this person coming in for you guys next in love could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. But the King of Wands could also speak of like their profession. The King of Wands is a visionary, somebody who's like a go-getter, self-starter. So this could be somebody who has a their own business, who works in a field where, you know, they are in a position of authority, like management, something like that. They could be somebody who is an entrepreneur of some sort. They could be somebody who is even a content creator or is online a lot. Like this person was probably going to be attractive for sure with the King of Wands, and if not like traditionally attractive, then they're definitely charismatic. People really like this person. I'm getting the vibe that, yeah, I'm getting the vibe that you guys are walking away from an old relationship and this person's gonna come in. But let's get some clarifiers before I get too much further into it and see what is actually up. So let's clarify the Three of Cups over here. Let's clarify the Eight of Death. Yeah, this is ending because somebody else is coming in. So I really hate to break it to you guys, if you are currently in a relationship and you're like, I don't want to meet somebody. Listen, it's a general reading. Take it as it resonates or leave it. I'm just going to tell you what I see. This might not be for you, okay? So don't do anything crazy. You are responsible for your own actions. But I do think for a lot of you guys, if you already are in a relationship or you have somebody who you were like, you know, you thought for sure this is like my love interest or whatever, I think there's a third party in here. And I don't think that it's going to end well for you, because I think that if they don't choose this other person specifically over you, then it's definitely going to be like, you know, this person gets in between you for some reason. I'm just reading what I see. All right, so let's see. Eight of Cups. For some people, this already happened. They're like, bye, girl, bye. They clarified the Eight of Cups with the Eight of Cups. I'm sorry, you're moving on. I don't know what to tell you. All right, Eight of Cups. Girl, bye. Star in reverse, yeah, hopelessness, feeling like despair, like you lost your faith in this person for sure. King of Cups, because this could be another person. Oh, this could be the person that you're walking away from. So if you guys are currently with or interested in somebody who is a water sign, that is a Scorpio, a Cancer, or Pisces, this could definitely, this is definitely what this is saying. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know how else to tell you. I think you will be walking away from this person if you haven't already. Like a lot of you people in this pile that chose this probably already have, you know, experienced some discord with this person, because for this to come up, I don't think I'm blindsiding you 100%. If you intuitively chose this pile and like intuitively watched this reading when you felt called to, then I don't think this is a surprise to you at all. But all right, let's clarify the Page of Cups. And then I'm most curious in, hold on, this didn't fall. I'm most curious in the King of Wands. I want to know how he fits in this situation. I'm thinking he's somebody coming in for you, and it doesn't have to be like a him necessarily. Yeah, things didn't end how you wanted to. Oh, the Hangman in reverse, being forced to see a different side of a person. Yeah, I'm curious to this King of Wands. He's my biggest curiosity in this whole thing. Can we clarify the King of Wands, please? King of Swords. Why do you have so many people in this reading? Okay. Four of Coins, Five of Swords, King of Swords. And the Ten of Cups fell out too. Is this like, I feel like this is kind of blurry. Is it just me? Oh, I think it was. I'm sorry. All right, so we're going to start with the Three of Cups energy and work our way down. So, what did I say? Seven of Swords. Cheating, lying. Eight of Swords, feeling like you're trapped. 10 of Wands in reverse, wanting to lift off a burden. Oh, they felt like they were trapped. I mean, this could be you. If you've been freaking around with other people, then you know it's you. But if not, then this is the person that you're interested in right now or you're with right now, because you guys must be, if there's like a third party situation here. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. There's the Seven of Swords, cheating, lying, stealing, whatever it is. There is some foul play here with the third person, 100%. This person might have felt like they were kind of trapped in your relationship. And they just didn't want to deal with it anymore. They didn't want to deal with the stresses of being with you or being around you or whatever it is that entails with you and your relationship with them. They just didn't want to do it. 10 of Wands, they thought they could release this burden by, you know, cheating with somebody else or lying about you, lying to somebody else, lying to you about somebody else. And that was the end of it. Death. You can't go back to a situation like this. Is obviously metaphorical death. When something is dead, it's dead, right? So this relationship is dead. I feel like this is something in your guys' past that you've already had to experience. So what's done is done here, and you can't go back. You can't fix it. This person already did what they did, or you did what you did with this situation. And I do think that whoever it was, whether it was you or them, somebody walked away for good from this relationship, 100%. Situationship, whatever it was, from this love interest, somebody walked away. Things didn't end the way that you guys wanted it to. You're forced to see a new perspective about this person. Also, this person might have cheated in the past too, because the Hangman in reverse tells me that they have an inability to change. They're not willing to change. So this person could definitely have cheated in the past, 100%. Especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a what's the other one? Cancer. With the King of Cups right here, I definitely think. Definitely think. We also have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I think you guys are looking for, out of this emotional vulnerability and this emotional place of insecurity, you guys are going to be looking for new love, and you're going to find it. I think you guys are going to find it with this King of Wands over here, 100%. This is a new interest, a new spark being lit, right? A new romance. For some people, this could even be leading to, you know, pregnancy or whatever. So if you don't want that, be careful. But I'm just saying, this is definitely a new love interest coming in for sure for you guys. Oh my god, I just realized what that card was under too. The Page of Cups in reverse. Disappointed. Feeling like something didn't happen the way you wanted it to. I hope that this person didn't get someone else pregnant, or they didn't. Yeah, that's kind of what it's reading like too. Oof. Anyways. Yeah, you were tired of accepting less than what you were worth. You were tired of this person cheating on you, lying to you, not treating you fairly. So you left, or you're leaving. If you haven't left yet, you will be. I shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. I do that when I get uncomfortable. But yeah, if this isn't the specific person for you guys that you are walking away from or have walked away from in the past, then this is how you were going to be feeling once you walk away from them. King of Cups, feeling very emotionally secure, feeling emotionally healed, feeling like you could really balance your emotional needs. My camera cut off. But yeah, you just be feeling in a lot better emotional place, feeling like you don't have to make decisions out of like emotional vulnerability, and feeling like you're not so prone to kind of being swept away by your emotions anymore, because the King of Cups is upright. I definitely think that you guys are going to be finding new ground and letting go of old wounds when it comes to love, 100%. If you haven't already, then this is telling me that's what is going to happen. But if you have, and I think a lot of you guys, this has already happened, this is saying that you are in definitely a lot better of an emotional place ever since you walked away from this relationship, 100%. I really do think this is a new relationship coming in for you guys. I think that's the person coming in for you guys. If you have intuitively selected this pile, especially if any of this has already resonated with you, then this is definitely a new person coming in. If none of it resonates whatsoever, then it might not be your pile, but it could definitely be saying, I think definitely what has already happened is this third party situation. It's at least happened once. If you haven't walked away from this person who cheated yet, or if you've cheated and they haven't walked away from you yet, then somebody's leaving. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, so this might take a little bit longer if you're still in this stage of like getting out of the relationship or leaving to something better, you know what I mean? But if you guys have already kind of been through this breakup, this cheating moment or whatever, I think you guys are really close to finding this new person, this King of Wands. It doesn't have to be a man, it's just anybody with a lot of masculine energy or dominant masculine energy, especially in, like I said, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy for sure. This could be explaining their personality, this could be explaining, like I said, in the past where I was talking about it, this could be explaining what they do for work. You're gonna know this person will be really fiery, really passionate, really determined to get what they want. They'll definitely be somebody who's a go-getter, a self-starter. They'll definitely be somebody who's very charismatic. They like being social, if not in real life, then, you know, on social media and stuff like that. They like being seen 100% with Leo energy, especially. Might be a creative. It just, and with it being the masculine energy, once again, this is somebody who's going to go get what they want. They're going to pursue their goals, pursue what they want. So whether that be you or, like, you know, what they want in career, business, whatever it is. Yeah, we have the Four of Coins. I think this person has made a lot of I don't want to say wealth, but I think they do have a lot of stability and security under them, whether it be like actual money and or just things that they own, things that they have done in the past in terms of business. There's just a lot of like safety and security underneath them with the Four of Coins. The Five of Swords right here, I feel like they've had to kind of fight for this. King of Swords, I do think this person's going to be really honest with you, like extremely blunt, like almost too blunt sometimes with you guys. So just take this person, what they say at face value. It doesn't mean obviously you can't have a discussion with them. Actually, I would encourage you to, if you disagree with something they say with the King of Swords right here, because this person is willing to kind of like, you know, have a discussion and communicate with you 100%. But we have the Ten of Cups too, which is, yeah, Ten of Cups. Sorry, I got interrupted. But Ten of Cups, I do think this person's going to make you really happy and emotionally fulfilled. And the Ten of Cups does speak of family. So you guys might even have, once again, this is like, could be a pregnancy card. This might be somebody who you actually have a family with, whether or not it's you getting pregnant or them getting pregnant, I'm not sure. But like, this could be, if that's what you want, somebody who does, who is that family with you. Let's see. I want to just know like more. This is the first pile where I've got an actual person, so this is very interesting. All right, so let's see. What is the relationship with pile 3 and the King of Wands? Let's ask that, yeah? What is the relationship between pile 3 and the King of Wands? Like, I'm already seeing, like I said, Ten of Cups. This person's going to be extremely emotionally fulfilling for you, for each other, you know what I mean? It's going to be exciting, too, with all the Wands energy over here on his side. 100%. Very much exciting, passionate, great sex. What is the relationship between pile 3 and the King of Wands? Look at that, 3 of Cups. Let's see what they said. 6 of Cups. Do you see that? Leaving the past behind. Yeah, this is totally somebody. I think this is a dynamic that you're not used to. I think this is why this person so brutally honest is going to definitely help you guys out, because you dealt with the lies and the cheating in the past. Like a breath of fresh air with this person. Look, 3 of Cups. This is like happiness and celebrations. I literally, like, it's like I read the cards and I know them before they come out. 2 Cups. This is somebody that you're gonna get with. And then we have, I don't know if this is supposed to be in reverse or, but 3 of Coins in reverse. So yeah, there's like all this third party energy here. So I'm not gonna lie, if some of you guys are the people who are kind of, you know, doing a little something on the side here, even if you're with somebody, whatever, no judgment, but this might be the person that you end up leaving that person for. I'm just saying. If that's not what it is for you, if it's this other person doing something with somebody else, then I do think that you guys might meet through like friends, mutual acquaintances with the 3 of Cups here. You could meet them through like work colleagues, work friends, stuff like that with 3 of Pentacles in reverse here. I do think that, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do see this person as being, I don't want to say hard to get along with, because you guys are gonna be so happy together, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I do think that they are, especially with the King of Swords energy and the King of Wands energy, this is some big dick energy here. I'm just gonna say it, whether or not this is a male or female, this is like somebody who is definitely used to being dominant and in charge. If that's like a turn off for you, I don't know what to tell you, because this is telling me, maybe this isn't your pile then, because this is telling me that you're gonna really like it. Might not play well with others, but they play well with you. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, this is the person that you're meeting in the future. Like, I don't even know. And if you already know a person like this, especially if it's somebody who you met through mutual friends or at work or something like that, who fits the mold of somebody that I was talking about, then yeah, there you go. Have fun. It's like this person's gonna be really headstrong, but they're gonna be, like I said, fun as well. Like, you guys are gonna have a lot of passion, a lot of playfulness, but they're also just gonna tell you what's up and how it is. It's King of Swords. Like, sometimes, obviously, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna get in fights once in a while over that. Like, I'm sure you will, but at the end of the day, you're really going to appreciate it, especially after how you've been treated in the past with the energy back there, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think you guys are going to be super extremely happy with this person and build a really happy relationship and future with this person with the 10 of Cups here. So, I mean, it literally goes from the 2 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, like... Anyways, alright, so let's get into some oracle cards and then we'll end the reading. So what is next in love for pile 3? Okay. Yeah, so we have the memory in the reverse, which is giving me the impression of like being stuck in the past. Past cycles continuing and repeating. I don't think this is the first time this person has cheated. Not this person, the person over here. So whether that be somebody you're currently interested in, a love interest currently, or current partner, yeah, this isn't the first time. It's like this past cycle just keeps going around and around instead of deciding to confront it and end it. For some reason you guys just keep like going around and around, but this is ending soon. There's going to be some last final straw here. You guys got double 8 of cups. Like if you're not walking away, then your partner is, or your love interest is. Somebody is leaving here. Heel in reverse. Yeah, I think this deeply hurt the other party, whoever it was, who was cheating here, or who was lying, or who was, you know, freaking about with other people, whatever it was. There definitely was some unhealed wounds here with unhealed wounds here with heel in reverse. And I think that this is what you guys have to work on, is this unhealed wounds. And from there, this is where you're gonna meet this King of Wands over here. This is energy. Literally, that's the Ace of Wands in a different card. Energy, passion, inspiration, just like fire, all around fire, love, joy. And we got communicate on the back of the deck. Yeah, I get a feeling that a lot of you guys in this pile might have already met this person. If you haven't, I feel like you are going to meet him soon. Once again, it depends on like where you are in this journey that unraveled here with the oracle cards. You guys are the only one who got like a whole a whole story that unraveled, but yeah, I do think that you guys are gonna be meeting this person too, or if you haven't met this person already, communicated with this person already, then you definitely are gonna soon. But I think some of you guys definitely have talked to this person already, whether it be like in a friend group or in a work environment. But because you were with this other person, you're stuck in this other relationship, you just never looked at them this way. And then as soon as you walk away from this current relationship, or your partner walks away from the current relationship, this is when you're going to find out this King of Wands. Because before you were kind of closed off to this because you're like, oh, you know, I'm in a relationship, or I'm seeing somebody, or I'm interested in somebody, you know what I mean? And then as soon as this last final straw happens with that person over here, then this is where you're like, all right, let's go. Let's give it a shot. Ace of Wands. Let's see where this leads. All right, one last card for what's next in love for pile 3, and we'll end the reading. So we have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. This is literally the 4 of Pentacles. Right here, the 4 of Pentacles. I do think this person, did I say that with a 4? I don't know. But I think this person is going to be very protective of you, very loyal too. Like I said, they're going to say it as it is, but they don't play well with others, like besides you. Like that's the thing, because they are protective of you. They want you. This person is like, I don't want to say like alpha energy, because I feel like that word is just but like that's the vibe I'm getting off of it, you know what I mean? Very dominant energy. So when they finally decide that they're gonna love somebody or be with somebody, or take somebody seriously, like they're serious about this. And this is what this is right here. Like they're going to protect you, they're going to support you, they're going to be loyal to you. My camera keeps cutting off and it's pissing me off, but yeah, once they decide to be with you, they are going to be with you, only you. And that's where this integrity and this honesty comes from. Almost too brutally honest. This person's almost too brutally honest, but I think you guys are gonna like that because of all this shit over here, all this fucking shit. Like, who needs that? We don't need that. So yeah, that's what I see. What's next in love for you guys? And if you guys allow this relationship to bloom, I definitely see like a 10 of Cups energy here. Like this could go very far, very long for you guys, and I love it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. What is up, pile 4? So if you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. I see you choosing the big boy here. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what your tarot cards say, but anyways. Anyways, yeah, if you chose this is your reading. As you can see, I've already pre-pulled the tarot cards. On camera, I will pull some clarifiers and also some oracle cards as well. And then, yeah, we'll see what is next in love for you guys in pile 4. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But let's see what's next in love for you guys. So we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Justice in reverse, 7 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So we are going to get some clarifiers to narrow it down, but right off the bat, I'm seeing that you guys wanted something to work, Page of Pentacles, with somebody. I don't know if this is a current relationship that you're in or one that you have been in, but yeah, there's a relationship that you wanted to work with somebody. This person could have been immature to an extent, because the Page of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like immature. They could be a little bit lazy. They're just somebody who's unmotivated to make anything work. They want the results, but they don't actually want to put in the work in something. So we'll see what the clarifiers say about that. But with the Justice in reverse, I do think that there was definitely unfair expectations put on somebody in this relationship. 100%. This could be unfair blame, somebody not willing to be accountable for something. And I feel like for you guys, even though this is a love reading, I think this has to do with money, because you do got the Pentacles twice. So I wonder if this is an old partner that you were with, or somebody that you used to be interested in, that you like always had to like pick up the financial weight, the financial slack. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But once again, we're going to clarify it more, so we'll get down more to the nitty gritty. But yeah, I feel like you really had to kind of battle with this person with the Seven of Wands here. You always felt like you had to defend yourself against them in what they were or weren't doing. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this could totally be things that they weren't doing, especially with Justice in reverse. There was like a weight that they were putting all the weight onto you. There's something that they were supposed to be doing that they weren't in this relationship. I do think this has to do with finances. I really do. All right, let's get some clarifiers, because then we have the King of Pentacles upright, which is feeling more like your future. The next thing actually coming in, like these ones are feeling more like the story of leading up to this King of Pentacles moment. And this could definitely be a future person, because the court cards are definitely, for me, a lot of times our future are people, actual people. So what's next in love for you guys could definitely be somebody who's an earth sign, meeting somebody or being with somebody who's an earth sign. So that is what? Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So this could definitely be the sign of the person that you are going to be meeting next. But once again, the cards are going to clarify for us. If it's not necessarily a earth sign per se, it's just somebody who like embodies this energy. So it could be what they do for work. They could just have a lot of wealth and money for sure with the King of Pentacles. They could be very safe, secure, sturdy, stable. Yeah, a lot of earth energy. They could have a lot of material possessions, a lot of investments, things like that. All right, anyways, let's get into it. Let's see. Page of Pentacles. Let's get some clarifiers. Yeah, look at that. The world yeah. Then we have the Hangman on the back of the deck. So I'm going to clarify them all, and then we will actually... Oh, fucking Christ. What is up with all these fucking liars and shit? Okay. Let's get into the Justice and see what the clarifiers are for Justice. All right. Okay. And then let's see King of Pentacles. And lastly, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, so if you guys have been financially especially holding somebody up right now, whether it be like a current partner or just a current love interest, like you're always the one paying, you're always giving them money, cash, whatever it is. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like actual finances too. It could just be like you're always the one putting out something, your time, your energy. You could be like any material resources that you're constantly letting them use, letting them borrow, whatever it is. Like it's just like they're not holding their end of the bargain here. They're not giving anything back in this relationship with Justice in reverse. It's like almost like you're being taken advantage of here. Of course, we don't give things to people in a relationship to get something back, but it's like when it's constantly somebody who's just like, I don't know, funneling your time, effort, energy, and resources from you all the time. It's almost like, oh my God, dude. Especially with the Page of Pentacles being in reverse, this tells me that this person's just like lazy and unmotivated, and they just like aren't willing to go get what they could get. Immature here, especially when it comes to the material realm. They're not willing to pick up their slack. And if this person is somebody that you have kids with, or like there's kids involved or something, like this person wouldn't be somebody who would be taking care of the kids either. Like they'd be putting that all on you. Interesting. Yeah, so this cycle is ending with this. Whoever this is, this Page of Pentacles, they're just like very immature. They could be an earth sign too, now I'm looking at it. But anyways, yeah, this is coming to an end 100%. You're closing up this chapter. This person could definitely be lying to you. This could mean cheating as well with the Seven of Swords, but I do think it's more of like they're lying to you about like their finances or their financial situation, or there's more to the story here that they're not telling you about why they don't have like certain financial aspects or certain monetary things or certain like resources. It's like they always have an excuse for something, but it's not like real. It's on them. It's because they're lazy. And I feel like this has put you in an uncomfortable position with the Hanged Man right here. Like you feel like you can't move forward. You feel like you're stuck in this cycle with them for whatever reason. But this is coming to an end with the World right here. This is wrapping up. Let's see what the Justice says. So we have the King and the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people who pick this pile are like already married or already with this person, because this is a couple. This is a couple. And it's funny because the page could actually be their child. Like this is literally like a whole family right here. Like this is a tarot family. Hi. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of you guys in this pile already had a committed relationship with somebody. Whether or not you actually had kids with them, it's not that, but this is somebody who I can't talk. Somebody you were either already married to, or it was just like really like you were sharing a house, a home, you were sharing a bank account, sharing your car, something along those lines. Maybe even sharing a job, a business for some of you guys. That's what this is giving, and it wasn't fair to you because you were picking up all the slack for this person. They were immature, irresponsible. They weren't willing to get off their ass and work, quoting Kim K. They also might have been very like cynical about things, like why do we even bother, like this isn't gonna work out, with the Page of Swords in reverse. They could also have been kind of like bad talking you behind your back with the Page of Swords in reverse, especially if, you know, this person was an air sign, so a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. This is definitely who this is for you guys, 100%. Yeah, and it's just, this is definitely somebody who, like, no matter what happened, it was always like something came back about them that you just didn't want to hear. Like, they're doing this, or they're doing that, or they're the reason this happened. It's just like there's never any good news with this person. It's because they are irresponsible, they're lazy, and they're lying. They might even be cheating with the Seven of Swords right here. It's giving like you have to work for this person, provide for the house, home, whatever, and then they're saying like they don't have the money to do this, this, and that. They always have a reason, right? That's kind of what it's giving. And then you find out later on it's because they were actually giving their money to like their side chick or something. Like that's what it feels like. This person's just like really It's not that specifically. If there isn't another person involved, then this is just them lying through their teeth because they don't want to get off their ass and work. They don't want to do the work. They want the rewards, but they don't want the work. They're irresponsible. They're lazy. I just heard like gambling. I don't know if some people in this pile were with somebody like in a very, this would be an actual partnership. So whether or not it was marriage, it's somebody who you would share a house with, share a car with, share a bank account with, something like that. Like if this isn't resonating with you, then this probably isn't your pile. But yeah, just like some reason, somehow they're just very bad with materialistic things, and because of that, it fucked up your relationship. I have a feeling that some of you guys are already kind of over this cycle, or it's ending right now. I don't think what I'm saying is coming to any surprise to you. So if you're kind of with somebody who's a little bit of a deadbeat, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I just do it when I get uncomfortable. But yeah, just know that this cycle is coming to an end with the World over there. Like they're putting you in a really uncomfortable position, and it's about time. You might even catch them in a lie for sure with the Page of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords, and this puts you in a really uncomfortable position, Hangman, that you don't want to have to make a decision, but you do. The World in reverse. You're successfully ending this cycle in a way that's going to benefit you in the end. I feel like it emotionally, but yeah. So I think what this is saying is that you guys need to hold on a little bit longer. The Seven of Wands, you need to kind of like wait this out until this cycle is officially ending, because there's going to be new starts for you guys. Ace of Swords, this is going to be a new communication with new people, new love interests, but you have to like finish this cycle out first, because I think this person is just draining you so much in the material world, especially if this person lives with you and stuff. Obviously it's going to be really hard to meet new people if you like have the same house as this person, but in bank account as this person, whatever. Just know that this is coming to an end. That is coming to an end with that person, 100%. And there's going to be new communication, new breakthroughs with other people that you might be interested in. Yeah, you're successfully moving on to the next chapter with this person. Maybe even with a new person. I feel like you guys might be becoming public with a new person very soon, because we do have the King of Pentacles up here. I feel like this is another individual that you will be meeting very soon. Star over here is all about healing, new hopes, new beginnings, kind of feeling like you can make anything a reality, your dreams, your hopes. This is like, you know, just like almost living in a fantasy, but it's like real. It's real life. And I feel like this is what this person up here is going to give you guys. Yeah, we have the Magician, we have the Emperor, and we have the Temperance card. So this person is going to be really healing for you guys. I think this is who you're going to meet soon. The King of Pentacles. It depends on how far into this journey that you are, what I just explained, but I think that you guys are going to meet this King of Pentacles very, very soon. If you haven't already met him, then, or I say him because it says King of Pentacles, it could be a woman as well, but if you already have an interest in somebody who sounds like this, if it's not necessarily an earth sign, like I said, it would be somebody who's really good in the material world. They have a lot of material items, a lot of material success. They could have a really nice career, a really profitable career. Obviously, they could have be very high up in a career that works with like a lot of money and stuff like that. Especially with the Emperor, this person could own their own business, their own corporation. This is somebody who's like on the top of the top, like a CEO or something like that. They have a lot of money. For some people, that's how it's going to resonate. For others, this will just be somebody who is a earth sign and is coming into your life. So some it could be both. The Star and the Magician up here, I feel like this is going to be like your dream person. If you want me to be honest, this is going to be like almost too good to be true, but like this is happening. It is going to be true. That's the thing, is this is going to be successful with the Six of Wands right here. And I feel like you guys are going to go public pretty soon, pretty quick. Like once again, it all depends on where you're at when you're watching this video, but after you meet this person, it will be public. It will be seen that you guys are together pretty fast, because of the Six of Wands speaks of like other people celebrating your victory. And I know it's like weird to say a victory when you're meeting somebody romantically, but you know what I mean, like seeing you guys together, like celebrating the new relationship, I suppose. And we have Temperance here, which is the card of healing. I do think this person's going to help you heal, especially financially, from this old person that you were tied down with 100%. I get the feeling that a lot of you guys might have already known this person, or have already known this person. And if you have already known somebody who fits that mold, then there's going to be new communications, new breakthrough with this person. Some sort of level of intimacy is going to be broken through with this person, because you're finishing up the cycle with this deadbeat over here. Like, this just isn't fair to you, you know what I mean? So if you already are talking to somebody who sounds like this King of Pentacles person, then that's 100% what's coming in. This King of Pentacles person could also be a father. I'm just going to throw it out there because the Emperor is a father figure, but that's not going to be for everybody. But I do think for everybody, this person is going to bring a lot of safety, stability, and structure into your life. 100% with the Emperor here. This is going to be somebody who's really reliable and steady, and somebody who you probably are going to be with for a while with the Emperor, because this person's very secure and stable. Not only monetarily, but just like in their habits and their routine and everything like that. So yeah. If you haven't yet met this person, if you're like, I have no idea who you're talking about, like this part resonates with you, but this is like, who the heck is this? And this person is coming in soon, the Ace of Swords. It's only as soon as when you guys finish up the cycle that you're in. And obviously you can't rush those type of things. But yeah, it's only as soon as you finish it up with deadbeat dude over there. I keep saying deadbeat. This person doesn't necessarily have to be deadbeat in terms of money, but it's just like you're gonna know. This person's irresponsible, lazy. They're not putting anything into your relationship. They're just like wanting the rewards without putting anything in. As soon as you end that cycle is when you're gonna meet this person. It's gonna go fast with the swords right here, with the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands. Like, I feel like this is going to be very, very fast connection for you guys. Let's see if there's anything else we can find out about this King of Pentacles with you guys, and then we will pull some oracle cards. Anything else about this King of Pentacles in regards to pile 4? Anything else about this King of Pentacles in regards to pile 4? So we have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Coins in reverse. It's interesting, these came out together and these came out together. Yeah, for some reason this is a love reading, but you guys got so much pentacle energy here. I'm just like wondering if you're going to meet this person at work, if you've already met them at work, or meet them through something to do with like your financial investments, or just something along the lines of like monetary / career things is how you're going to meet this person. If you haven't met them already, because I think some of you have met them already. But yeah, you're gonna be able to really relieve your anxiety about all these investments and all this stuff that you feel like you wasted your time, effort, energy, and money on right here. I do think that you funneled a lot of money into this last person, and obviously you funneled your time and your energy into them as well, and you feel like it's wasted. You feel like all these investments that you made with this person are basically wasted down the drain. But this person's gonna come in and make you not so anxious, not so fearful. And if you had any insecurities or doubts or anything because of this past person, then you're not going to feel that way anymore with this new person right here. Ace of Wands came up in every reading. I mean, it is what's next in love. This is just like a new spark, a new flame. This is a new connection, 100%. And if it's not necessarily a new connection, then it's a connection deepening to the next level, just like new levels of intimacy, new levels of passion here with the Ace of Wands. And the Five of Swords, sometimes it can mean like conflicts and arguments and stuff like that. It's also somebody fighting for what they want. So I wonder if that's in relationship to how you guys are going to, or sorry, in relation to how you guys are going to end this last relationship over here, is like kind of a Five of Swords type of energy. But I also think this person will be really what do you call it, protective of you, and definitely willing to like kind of fight on your behalf, maybe even be a little petty for you. Tell other people how it is. All right, let's get some oracle cards. What's next in love for pile 4? Family. Interesting. Yeah, so I did say something about this person being a father, so maybe this person is a father, or maybe you will you know, with them have a kid or whatever. Defend. What did I say? I do think you guys have to wait out a little bit longer. 100% with this right here. This is like the same card, just different font. Yeah, I did say that this person, if you guys don't want kids or whatever, or family, like, then obviously this part doesn't relate to you. If you do, then I definitely see you guys having a family with this person 100%. If this is already somebody that you're like talking to or whatever, I do think you are gonna expand to the next level of intimacy, however that relates to you. So for some people, if you're already kind of like connected with this person, maybe that will be, you know, finally moving in together or actually starting a family together, you know what I mean, taking it to the next level. For other people who haven't met this person, then I do think that eventually this could lead to a very long connection. Whether or not you want the family, like, yeah, it's going to be like they're going to be part of your family, basically, Mr. and Mrs. And then we have death and memory. Yeah, what did I say? I feel like you guys had to close out this old cycle before you could begin this new one. And that's why I can't really tell when this person's coming in for you guys, because it's hard to tell where you're at in this old cycle. As soon as this old cycle ends, death, like this is metaphorical death, once this is done and over, what is dead can never be again, right? What is dead is dead. It can't come back alive. So this is like a transformation. This is the ending that's coming, whether you like it or not, to be honest, with this other person over here, because they're just doing some shady shit. They might even be stealing your money. I'm not sure. But yeah. Memory reminds me of somebody who's learning from the past, which is where I think you're going to be kind of connecting with this person, because they're going to be the complete opposite. I mean, you went from the Page of Pentacles in reverse, somebody who's so lazy, unmotivated, bad with money, just doesn't want to put in the work but wants the rewards, that sort of thing, to the King of Pentacles, who is the king of money, the king of resources, the king of wealth, somebody who's stable, secure, structure. I do think this person has a high-paying job, absolutely. I think they are in a position of authority with the Emperor as well. I do think this person is like, it's given like CEO type vibes. Obviously, that's not going to be for everybody, like exactly what they do for work, but it's giving like a very high place in a job career sense, where they make a lot of money but also have a lot of demands and are really respected. So like a lot of finances and investments too, maybe even a lot of properties for this person. But yeah, anyways, let's get one last message for you guys in pile 4. What's next in love for pile 4? All right, so we have all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. And then we also have zoom out, none of this matters, common ground, perspective. Yeah, I do think this is what's going on with this other person over here. I think you're finally going to be like, okay, none of this mattered with them. Like, yeah, I need to zoom out and figure out what I can do to salvage this situation, how to end this situation with what I need intact still. It's like one thing to just break up with somebody or to not live with somebody anymore or whatever, but when you obviously are sharing so many things, especially like in the material world, it's harder to do that, because obviously you need to figure out like the joint bank accounts, the joint this, the joint that, the kids, kids, whatever it is, like things that, you know, can't so easily be shared, and you sometimes have to go like through legal processes and stuff. It's a lot harder to do that. So I think that's where you guys are going to be doing this, zooming out, kind of first of all, realizing how bad this person is for you currently, but also finding common ground with them off of anything that you guys might share in the physical material world. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Intuition, I do think that you guys have already met this person. I really do. If not, then you're going to know when you meet this person, like it's going to click. I think that you guys are going to really like trust your inner voice, your inner feelings for this person, and I don't think it's going to lead you astray whatsoever with the family and the emperor and stuff. I think this is a long-term partner in commitment that you guys are going to have with this new person, if it is a new person. I also think you're going to be, with the inner authority part, kind of realizing, you know, not playing yourself small anymore. It's one thing to help somebody out, but when somebody's just taking from you, like this person was constantly, and they're lying about it too, with the 7 of Swords, they could even have been stealing something from you, I don't know. But yeah, you're really going to be kind of coming into your own inner power. Your own inner power, you're going to find that. You're going to find your own like inner just empowerment, just not falling for that type of stuff again. I didn't show anyone else the back of the deck, any of the other piles, but look what this says. It says big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. This is what I feel like you and this other guy, this other person, are going to have in common 100%. I feel like you guys, a lot of like material, financial things, investments, just things in the financial world, maybe even business for some of you guys. This is going to be where you guys connect, not only like where you meet specifically, but like where you connect on a personal level, 100%. And I think this other person just plays it small, and it's kind of like a deadbeat and doesn't have any motivation to do anything better in their life, right? They just kind of want the results with no work. But yeah, this is where you and this other person are going to connect over there. So anyways, that's all I see for you guys in pile 4. I hope you guys like this reading. Leave me a comment down below. I love to see like the actual things that are going on when I read this stuff, because it helps me clarify stuff. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.